Hey guys, thanks for stopping by my channel again. Since it is Thursday, I nearly said Friday the 13th. Since it is Thursday the 13th of February, I thought I would pop on and do a Valentine's Day tutorial. Because some of you may have plans, I myself don't. Probably go to work, come home and chill. Maybe have a glass of wine like so, a relatively large one. But apart from that, we're not doing anything. We don't celebrate it. But I do like playing with makeup, so I thought I would pop on and do something a bit different. So yeah, I primed my face, primed my eyes. Apologies for the bagginess. I am absolutely exhausted. I went to the gym later last night than usual and put in a good workout, and I'm just pooped, to say the least. Had maybe about 5 hours sleep, so yep. So grab yourselves a glass of wine or a beer or a gin and tonic, whatever it is you drink, and we'll get settled down for a wee chat and a wee makeover. So, as I say, because it is a Valentine's inspired video, I'm going to do something that I look that I'm not really going to wear daily. It's going to be a little bit different, a little bit more boisterous, maybe. But anyway, so I've already primed my face. My jaw. I have lockjaw. I've already primed my face and my eyes. What I've used to prime my face is the Instafix and Go, which is from Rimmel London. It's pretty much done, so I'll have to use something else in the morning to fix my makeup. For my eyes, I've used this, which is my go-to when it comes to eye primer, because it is slightly pearly, it gives a nice glow. In fact, while I'm chatting, I'm going to put another bit on because I think I need it this time, because your gal looks significantly exhausted. So pop it in the bag there. So yeah, my life has been relatively quiet recently. I had a lovely spa trip with Mum last weekend, just what the doctor ordered, in Le Mans. We had a lovely facial and a massage, and then we had a dinner and a few drinks and crashed a wedding party. That's your gal, that's what you do. So we'll just let this dry in, and then it's been a busy week in work. We had my boss's boss over for a few days, so yeah, it's been flat out. And now it's coming up to Valentine's Day. I can't believe it's basically coming up to the end of February, and this year has flown by so far. But yeah, and I decided not to wear black today because it is Valentine's inspired, so we're going to do like a nice pinky plum colour. So I'm going to start with my concealer because Lord knows I need it. So you just want to do the usual where you want it. I definitely need it under my eyes. This is bad, girl. Really bad. Oh, hide those bags. They're not Gucci this time, so I don't want to show them off. And as well, with this cold weather, I don't know if any of you had any snow. We did. And Jason and me driving all over the country, Coleraine, Monaghan, we had people in the house picking up things. I have just driven so much recently. Honestly, he doesn't know what I do for him. That guy needs to appreciate. But yeah, I have driven a lot. The cold weather has really played havoc with my lips. And you can see my skin is broken out again, so that is one little thing. I've got to put my concealer on there, so we're just going to cover those bad boys up. And as usual, I'm using my mirror that's here, and then I'll be using a mirror for my palette. So yeah. And we're just dabbing on the spots. Honestly, this one is just insane. So I think we're ready to get started. So for the eyeshadow today, I'm going into an oldie but a goodie. Oh, I have the itchiest nose. I'm reusing the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. Reason being, it's got quite a lot of these pinkies and gold and peach and romantic tones. And that is exactly what I'm going for. So I'm going to start by using the brush from the palette, which I use nearly every day. It's probably pretty, it's not too dirty, probably dirty enough, but we're going to go in, and for my crease colour, we're going to be going in with this, which is called Love Letter. Kind of matches my top, so this is going to be good, really good, really good. And we're going to use this little end, and this is just going to make a crease. So I'll hold my palette as far away as I can, and you're just going to draw on where you want your crease to be. Some people call it a cut crease. It's not really a cut crease. It's just over egging it, really. And as I said before, this is not a colour I would go out in. It's just to kind of, to stay on point with the love tone. So you just want to bring it and follow it along just above where your natural crease is. And bring it down into the corner of your eye. If you want to wing it out, you can. And just keep it moving so it doesn't, pile up in any little pores or lines that you may have. And because it is dramatic, yeah, let's overwing. And then, as usual, I always kind of smoke it back in towards the centre of my eyelid. I look like I've been biffed. So, and again, what I'm doing is I am adding little bits and then adding more to it rather than going ramstam with it all. And you can just kind of pat it into the centre. You don't want to, do it too much. Wine time. Whoop, whoop. But as you can see, it's like a purpley pinky colour. Keep you there. I don't know why I whispered at my wine glass, but there you are. And what I'm going to do as well, I'm going to smoke it from the wing I've made and bring it under my lower lash line. Just to add emphasis. And then the same on the opposite eye. I actually really like this colour, but I don't think it's something I would wear out, really. Maybe if I was feeling a little bit extra, but when do I ever feel extra? Never, baby. So again, you want to take your time so you can match the shape. Again, sweeping it in. Apologies for my voice. By the way, I think I'm coming in with a cold, so I'm a little bit And we're bringing it in again, so you just want to bring it down and pat it in. And don't worry, the lines aren't going to be so solid. We're going to be doing a lot of blending. And again, you're going to sweep it in under your lash line. So yeah. I hear George. Oh dear goodness. You can wait. And it's all about taking your time, particularly with these bright colours, because you don't want to make mess. Yes, of course, you can clean it up. And we will be blending. And what I'm doing now is I'm just making sure I've got like the same shape on either eye. Which I think we do. So, next, for my eyelid colour, I'm using this little flat brush and this little glass of wine. So, the colour I'm going to go into, in fact, no, I'm not. I'm going to go still into this end, and I'm going to make like a more defined crease, and I'm going into this shade, which is called Venetian Red, believe it or not. And we're just going to kind of go not under but slightly over what we've done so far, just to emphasize the shape. And you can do this in a more back and forth motion, like this, and just keep the brush moving again. And you just really get what you want with it. I honestly look like I've been punched right now, but it'll look good when I'm finished. Definitely not an everyday look, let's be honest. So you can see so far, it looks very over the top. So now I'm going to go in with this. And the colour I'm going in with is this one, this very pale pink, which is called Buon Fresco. Going in with a flat brush. And this technique I use is more packing it on, like you just want to sort of pat it on like this. And it just adds like a nice little sort of lilac look. With the blendy side of this brush from Anastasia Beverly Hills, we're just going to blend in a circular motion with no colour. And we're going to just do it like this. Now it can take a little bit of time, but it really, really is worth the patience. So as you can see already, it's getting rid of the harshness. And it's just kind of giving it a nice smoky effect. And you want to bring it up because, like I say, it's an over-the-top look for a reason. And we're going to smoke underneath the eye as well. Just so it's not, you know, one stark contrast to another. I actually really like that. And if you see any wee bits that need touched up, you know, you can go over the darker colour and do it again. Or you can just blend extra like I am. And the other eye. Now with the blending, you want to kind of make sure you're doing the same movement so it looks the same and it's the same fade. Like you don't want to make one look more solid than the other. So again, it is about taking your time really and just getting the shape right and the tone and the shade and everything. This right eye is being a bit more troublesome, for goodness sakes. Just be persistent. And I always kind of hold it away a bit just to have a look. Yeah. So far, it's looking alright. It's looking a bit bruisey on this side, but we can fix it. In fact, all I really need to do is darken this bit up a bit. And blend a wee bit more. When I have my base and everything on, it'll look much better. Trust me, girl. We're also going to go in with the flat brush again. And I'm going into this little pinky tone, which is called Vermeer. And we're just going to pack it on, just to give a little bit of highlight. Just in like the center of the lid, so it's like a little halo look. I'm not happy to wet blend. Ah. It's fine. I'll take pictures on the good side. Anyway, so then this is not good at all. Sometimes I find if it's not great, you can tidy up with a little bit of a, just gently sweep it along, which is better, and we can blend it. That's better. So now it's time for the base. So again, because it is a more dramatic one, I'm using the full coverage matte base by Makeup Revolution in the shade F8. This is more full coverage than I would usually go for, but at the same time I'm still using like a little blob. I'm not going over the top, so it's like this much. But as I say, because it is a more dramatic look, where are we? I'm also mixing in this Makeup Revolution Liquid Mermaid Scales, which is going to give a nice little glow. So just dab this in the back of your hand as well, just for a little more of a romantic buzz. Oops, a bit much, so we can, look at that, I'm going to be so glowing. Wow. Take a bit off. There. So, I'm going to use our Beauty Blender I'm going to wet it with my fixing spray. We're just going to dab it. Well, we're going to mix it first. And then we're going to apply it in like a stippling effect. And you don't want to bring it up too close to the eye, because you don't want to take away from that nice smoky effect you've got going on. And you just want to keep it moving again. I almost feel like I should wear this to work tomorrow. Might be a bit basic. I've just realised I said it might be a bit basic twice in this one video. I never say that. Ever. So, we're just dabbing it. And you want to follow the wing of your eye so you can make it sharper. But yeah, Valentine's Day for me has never been really a big deal as such. It's a bit of a farce. So it would be really cool if you could comment what you and your other half do for Valentine's. There is potential we might go to a gig, but who knows? We might just stay in and chill. Because Jason might be doing some guitar work. Who knows? So usually I would stop applying my base, but because I want it to be full coverage, I'm just going to keep moving it. I look a bit dead at the moment. I feel like I should have a little bit of music on. No. So now I've got that, I'm just going to cover up my blemishes a little bit again. And then what I'm going to do, I'm also going to add a little bit of highlight just underneath the brow bone. So, or just on the brow bone, sorry. So I'm going to go into that shade again that we had used called Vermeer. This nice sort of frosty pink. I'm going to use my finger. And we're just going to sweep it along our brow bone and outwards. Like this. I can hear my neighbour going boogaloo for some reason. Down my nose as well. So, next step is to move on to my eyebrows because they take a little bit of time to dry. So, I'm using the Wonderful Brow by Rimmel. Get it wonderful. See what you did there, Mr. Rimmel? And I just brush my eyebrows up and I follow the shape. I guarantee I get some sort of comment being like, you need your eyebrows done. No, I don't. I like them. And you can use this little spoolie to shape them yourself. Fair enough, maybe I do need them done a little bit, but no hating, okay? So, I've also just noticed I still want to blend my eye. Yeah, it'll do. So, we're getting somewhere. Next, I'm going to put another little bit of Vaseline on because my eyes are so dry. No, my lips. And no one wants to smudge big dry lips. Right, so now I'm going to look at putting some shape into my face. So, if I could find my little device that I've been using. This is dreadful. Oh, found it. So, basically the little device I'm referring to, it's a push-up brush. And I'm using the Makeup Revolution Ultra Contour Palette with these nice shades in it. So, I'm going to start with this one because this one is more tan. Or so maybe I'm going to start actually with either one of these because they are more of a pinky tone. So, you just put it on and you tap the excess off, and to get the shape I just go and then fill in. Again, keeping it moving. And do around your temples. And along your hairline. And this is just really to give your face a bit more shadow and shape to it. You don't have to do it. I only really do this whenever I'm going out. Just gives nice shadow rather than worrying about things like fake tan or whatever. So, and we will be blending properly, so don't worry. Oh dear. Little oopsie. It's really down to personal preference if you use cream contour or powder. I personally like powder because I find it easier to work with and it moves better and it's not so smudgy. So now for the final shape, I'm going to take my fluffy brush and blend it. And blend underneath the jawline as well to stop any tide marks. Then I'm going to go in with a smaller fluffy brush. We're going to add a little bit of blusher. So for blusher, I'm going in with this one, which is nice frosty peachy pink. And again, just gives a nice glow. We're almost finished, guys and dolls. Next, I'm going in with my liner. Now, for anyone who knows me, they'll know I can't talk and do this at the same time. So, I'm going to clear a little bit of space because my makeup area is a mess. So we're going to just bung it all in. What we don't need. Oh, I forgot. To add a little bit of a glow, I'm going to go in with my I Love Makeup Summer of Love Baked Bronzer. And we're just going to apply just a little bit. Give a nice glow. Right. Now, as they say over here, now it is time for the Miss Eyeliner. So I'm going to use this mirror because what I like about this is I can really sit and do it up close. So I'm using the Glam Eyes by Rimmel, and mine is the shade 001 Black Glamour. And again, as I say, I can't talk, but the key is small strokes close to the lash line, holding it like this so it's easier to control, so bear with while I do this. You can kind of see, so I hope it helps, that you can follow along a little bit. And with this liner, basically I draw a guideline and then I go over it. So it's something for me to work on, if you know what I mean. And I'm winging it up at the end. You don't want it too thick because this is supposed to be a soft romantic look. So I'm just going to do the other eye. The key is to keep this sharp and clean. So next eye. And if you need to, you can correct. So that is that bit done. This is the awkward bit that we need to let it dry. Because all we got left to do is the mascara and the lipstick. So I have a funny thing to say, and I don't know if it's just me or not, but does anybody remember, it's either the M&M's or the Skittles advert, and they're discussing, and one of them is like, oh, have you been out in the sun all day? No, I are wearing lipstick. Every time I say lipstick, it reminds me of it. That's just my funny little story of the day. I did see my brother replying to something. I know I've got chats, so I bet it's a family chat, so hello everyone. But yeah, so I'm just letting my eyeliner dry. You don't want to look up too soon because then you would end up with like black lines. So I'm not looking like this because I'm absolutely socially hammered. I'm looking like this so I can let it dry. You can fan it a little bit, maybe use a letter. A letter of your choice, by the way, it doesn't have to be anything important. But if you can look, it's not too dramatic, it's quite close to the lashes. And this look would actually look pretty good with lashes too, so if that's something you're into, go right ahead. So I'm going to go into my Thick and Fast mascara by Soap and Glory, and you don't really need any explanation. How to apply mascara. It's pretty easy. I like this mascara because it's not very clumpy, but it really gives that impact that you want. I'm actually really liking this look, you know. I'm pleased. So, and for the lip colour, I'm going to do something that I haven't done in a long time. I'm actually going to use a nude that I got in Sephora in, I believe, Vegas. Bit melted. My neighbour is literally listening to some of the weirdest shit, but there you go. So, this is a nice nude. Because anybody that knows me knows I always go for a deep red or a plum or a burgundy. But this being a Valentine's Day, you want it to be nice and soft and romantic. But that is me, guys. So if I go out anywhere tomorrow night, I might do this look because it's different and not every day. Alternatively, I'll just sit in and be sad. But I really hope whatever you're up to, you have a great Valentine's. I hope you get spoiled by your loved ones. And yeah, I'll be back soon doing another tutorial. Coming into spring, it's going to be more glowy and summery and less sort of heavy eyeliner, maybe brighter eyes, things like that. If there's anything you'd like to see, drop me a comment below. And do subscribe, like, share my channel. You can find me on Instagram officially now. My Instagram handle is liveincolor_exo. I'm also on Facebook, so please do the needful, like, share and enjoy it, and anything you want to see, hit me up and I'll do it. Anyway, thanks for watching and thanks for supporting, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye!